The universe is an interesting place. It is full of stars, planets, gases, and other crazy stuff. We are on one of those crazy planets called Earth, and I hope you all know that, because if not, I'm very concerned. Earth is big. Crazy big. So big, you can fit continents, oceans, trees, grass, plants, and even life. Earth is special because it's the only planet that we know of that contains life. A planet having life is very rare, let alone a planet being able to be habited. But how do we know that there's habitable planets out there in the vast, deep void that is the universe? Well, that's easy. There are ways to find out how there's a planet that can contain life, but first we need to find the planet itself. One method of finding a planet is called transit. This method is where we observe stars and see if there's shadows of planets in front of it. It has been the most effective method and has found 3,187 planets.
That's a lot of planets.
Shush, you can't replace Phil Swift. My love is for you, Papa Phil. Another method is called radio velocity. So stars give off light, right? That light also comes in colours. The way we detect these colours are in wavelengths. Stars emit certain wavelengths of colour through light. When light gets further away from us, it shifts towards the red side of the colour spectrum, and when it gets closer, it shifts to blue. This is known as the Doppler effect, named after the astronomer who discovered it. Now you may be wondering,
why are you telling me this?
Well, that's because some stars wobble. Wobble, wobble, wobble. So stars have a centre of mass, which lets us spin perfectly with no orbit. When a planet is near that star, some gravity BS happens and changes the centre of mass, which then makes the star spin, or sort of orbit, around a single point. With that wobble, we can detect the shifting wavelengths as it wobbles away and back to us, making the wavelengths shift to red and blue. That then tells us that there's a planet there. Now that we've found our planet, we need to know whether it is habitable or not. First, we find out if the planet is in the Goldilocks zone. This is the part of the solar system where it makes the planet the right temperature for life, not too hot or too cold. Now we have to find out what elements and other things life needs to flourish, such as water and the elements of oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur. These elements are the ingredients of life, as all life has them. When the star's light pierces through a prism, it disperses into colour. Since different elements absorb different wavelengths of colour, they can show up as missing, the black lines in the diagram, and that's how we know. Okay, so there we have it, a planet fit for holding life. Now all that there is left to do is go there. Now wherever this planet is, it's going to be far, light years away. A light year is a measurement of length where it is how far something can travel in a year going by the speed of light. Instead of having high numbers of kilometers, we use light years. So in conclusion, to find life, we need to find the planet, see if it is fit for life with water, the right temperatures, and certain elements. And when traveling to that planet, note that it is very far away and would take a long time to arrive.
That's great. Thanks for finding me a new planet. I'm moving there immediately. Earth is trash.
Thank you for watching. This took way too much time. I probably should have done a PowerPoint. And goodbye.